So in this video, I'm going to show you guys my complete hacked handheld collection. Now this is all the handhelds I've got which are hacked, so they have custom firmware, or they've had physical mods to them like housing replacements and stuff like that. Someone actually requested me to do this video maybe about a month ago, so yes sir, I can't remember your name, but I just thought I'd show you my collection. This is not my entire collection, I've got like way too many handhelds, but these are just the ones which are all modded, so housing replacements, or they've got some kind of like software hack like custom firmware on there. So let me just show you everything. I'm not going to go through order. All of this stuff's kind of I'm going to say pre-2015. I don't think anything's newer than that. So the first one I have got is a Gameboy Advance Sp. I paid about £5 for this at a car boot sale, and it used to be silver, but Banggood sent me a housing replacement kit, so I decided to change it to black, and I really like it. It looks really cool. It's also got a game in. Now this game is NES Classics, so this is like a hacked cartridge, it's not official or anything, and it's just got a load of NES games on there. So yeah, this is my $5 Game Boy Advance Sp. Works perfectly fine if I just turn it on. As you can see, all of this stuff's probably low on charge because I don't really use it, but yeah, pretty good. It's also got the original D-pad and start and select buttons. I think I just used the A and B from the housing it actually came with. So yeah, that is my Game Boy Advance Sp. Let me show you my next console. So next one, I've been making videos on this fairly recently. This is the Psp Go. This has the version 1.1 of the custom firmware installed. It also has the button mod installed. So yeah, I've taken this apart and I've installed custom firmware. If I just power it on, I can actually show you the custom firmware it's got. I think the custom firmware just added the Pokemon Mini emulator, so not really a massive upgrade on the original firmware. As you can see, Pokemon Mini right there, but it's still hacked, and yeah, this is an okay console. You can emulate quite a few things on this. I got this for free. This was sent to me by Psp Go, so they are the company that made it. Right, so next I've got my 3DS. I really like my 3DS. This was actually given to my brother by his friend for free, and my brother just said it was crap, so he gave it to me for free, and I've been making videos of it ever since. This is the only 3DS I've got, but it's got Luma custom firmware, the latest version. It's got the homebrew menu, it's got FBI, so you can install games and stuff. The SD card, I'm pretty sure it's just a basic 16GB one. I think it's quite a high speed one, it's like class 10 or something. Yeah, so class 10 SD card, and yeah, that is pretty much my 3DS. I won't power on all of my consoles because they're just a bit boring, but you guys get the idea. If you want to see videos on each individual one, you can probably just search the console and it'll probably be on my channel. So the next one I've got is another Game Boy Advance. I got this at a car boot sale for I think about £2 quite a few years ago. It used to be purple and it was really dirty, and Banggood sent me a replacement housing, so now it's got kind of like this transparent emerald green housing on it. I think that looks really nice. It's also got quite a cool cartridge in it. So the cartridge that it's got is the Easy Flash. What this lets you do is plug in an SD card, and it's actually still got one in there. I'm surprised, I haven't used this in quite a while. So it's got a 2GB SD card on there with some Game Boy Advance ROMs. So it's pretty much just an R4 but for Game Boy Advance. You can also play NES ROMs and stuff like that. And it's also got some custom stickers on the back. So these are from the Pokemon series, so Ruby, Emerald and Sapphire. It's got some custom stickers on those on the back of it. So that is my Game Boy Advance. I really like this. It's a pretty cool handheld. So next I have my original DS. This one isn't really hacked, it's kind of just been cleaned up and restored. I got this at a car boot sale also. I have two of these, but this one's got an R4 in. I got this at a car boot sale probably in about 2011. I was like quite young then, but I got it really cheap. I think probably like £2 for it. I didn't literally paid nothing for most of these. And the R4 it has got is the 2018 R4, the SDHC dual core one. Not really a good R4 because it has a time bomb on it, but there you go, it was cheap. I think I got the R4 off eBay for about £3, and yeah, that's my hacked DS. So next I have my original Nintendo Game Boy. This hasn't really had much done to it. I think I cleaned it up a bit from when I got it. I got this at a jumble sale for £1, and all it's got in there is this like really dodgy like cartridge with like some games on it. It's called the Super Color 23-in-1. I think I did a video on this before. This cartridge is terrible. The game selection on here is really bad. But the cool thing about it is this cartridge has a really nice weight to it. It's actually really heavy. If all Nintendo cartridges were like this, it'd be really nice. It's actually got like, you know, a decent weight to it. And yeah, that is my Game Boy. I don't even know if it turns on. Should we try? Where's the power button? See, I don't even know where the power button is. That's how much I play these. So there you go, Nintendo. I think I can change the contrast a bit. So as you can see, you've got a ton of games in here. Pokemon Yellow, we can boot that up. And yeah, I literally haven't done anything to this. It's still the original housing, really good condition. All I did was clean it a bit. And as you can see, we can start up Pokemon and now it works perfectly fine. So yeah, that is my Game Boy. So let's have a look at my next device, which is this. What is this called? I can't even remember. This was actually sent to me for free by the company that made it. Do you know, I'm just going to have a look at this up because I can't even remember the name. Oh, it's this weird one. They either call it the Retro Handheld, they call it the Q9, or they call it the RS97. So yeah, a bit weird. But if we turn this on, this does have custom firmware on the SD card. The regular firmware it comes with is really crap, but the custom firmware on this is actually quite cool. So let me just try and turn it on if it's got any battery in it. And let me show you the firmware. So there you go, got the retro firmware on here. I haven't really done much to this because I didn't actually add many emulators to it. You can follow the video if you want the custom firmware. As you can see, it's got WonderSwan and stuff like that, and the games load perfectly fine. And yeah, quite nice handheld. It plays games fine. Very similar to the Pocket Go, just a bit bigger, and it's got this like thing right here. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this console. Alright, so we've got another Game Boy Advance Sp. I have got loads of these, but not all of them are actually modded. This one has the original red housing on, which I actually really like. I think it's really nice. Does need a clean. I don't know if this has battery in. Okay, so it does have battery in, but I haven't really used this that much. And if you're wondering about this unusual purple game, this is actually the SuperCard SD Mini. What this lets you do is plug in an SD card, just like this. It's actually got an adapter on this, but you can basically plug it in and you can load your games off the SD card. So again, it plays the same kind of stuff. Where did I get this from? I got this from a car boot sale as well. I think I paid about £5 for this in total. So, and the model is the AGS001. So yeah, not the 101, but there you go. It's alright, got it for cheap, and it's pretty cool. Alright, so next I've got a Game Boy Color. Now this also has the original housing on, and I've got this in a plastic bag because I don't want to get any like scratches or dust on it. I really like this. This is the Pikachu Game Boy Advance. Now you're probably wondering how this is hacked. Well, it hasn't had many changes to it. It's got the original housing on. As you can see, it's kind of a bit battered up. I got this at a car boot sale. I bought this off some like old lady. I think I got it for like £2 or something as well. Most of this stuff that I got from the car boot sales, I probably bought it in like 2007, so I must have been about 7 or 8 when I was buying these things. But if I show you the cartridge, it's got the Pokemon All Fairy in there, and yeah, so not really hacked apart from the cartridge it's got, and I don't even know if it had batteries in. Oh, it rattles as well, I think. Yeah, there you go, it rattles, so I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll have to take this apart at some stage and try and like clean it out or something. Right, so next we've got another one of these new handhelds. This is the BitBoy. This one has the custom firmware on. If I just power it on, this was sent to me for free by BitBoy themselves. So the BitBoy and Pocket Go made the same devices, I think they did. I prefer the Pocket Go to this. This one, as you can see, has the custom firmware on. If I just load into it, there you go. I really like that. It's like the Nintendo logo. It's got that's only in the custom firmware, by the way. And there you go. Got all these things on here. Did I make a video on this like ages ago? I think I did. And there you go. Just that basic custom firmware. It's called Revision 3, I believe, on this one. And yeah, this is my BitBoy. Got it for free. Right, so next I have got the Retro Mini. This is another console I got for free. And this has the Ding UX custom firmware on there. Is that even right? I'm just going to Google this quick because I can't remember what it's called. Okay, I'm on the page. Oh, Open Ding UX, that is what it's called. So yeah, pretty basic. I got this for free from the company. Probably my least favourite out of the BitBoy, the Pocket Go, and the other one, the Q9, whatever it's called. The quality of this isn't really that good, and it lags quite bad on like the Game Boy Advance games, and they're my favourites. The Game Boy Advance games are so cool. Also, the battery compartment doesn't really stay shut, kind of sticks out a bit. So yeah, this one's my least favourite, but there you go, it's okay. Alright, so I'm nearly on to the new stuff. All of my other stuff I've actually got in pouches, but this is a complete rebuild. This Game Boy Color was really battered up. It used to be turquoise, I think. but I actually changed it to black, and I bought a replacement Japanese box for it. As you can see, that's the one that comes in there. I got this box off eBay for £2. I got the Gameboy Color for £1 at a car boot sale, but I completely restored the housing, so it's literally like, it looks brand new, it looks really sick. Let me show you right now. Actually, it's got a massive fingerprint on the screen, but it's transparent black, looks really cool, just like the Japanese model. It's also got the sticker on there at the back, which I added on. And yeah, I really like this. Not really hacked with custom firmware, just hacked as in like it's had a housing replacement and it's been taken apart a bit. Right, so now I'm onto the stuff which I have in pouches. I would like to keep all of these in their own like bags and pouches and stuff. It's just I don't have enough of them. I should probably buy some more. But here is my DSi. You should have seen this on a few videos. This is hacked with the higher custom firmware. So if I power it on, you will be able to see the higher custom firmware boot screen. This also has the Twilight logo. Twilight emulator on here, so you can emulate all kinds of things. It's called the Twilight Menu++. It also has a 2GB SD card, so kind of small, but yeah, it's pretty much got everything on there. And it's pretty cool. I really like this. I've been using this quite a bit now that I've got it hacked. And yeah, the DSi was only hacked recently, so yeah, very cool. Oh, it's also got the homebrew menu on here. And I got this off eBay for £17 exactly. It came boxed, brand new. I do keep all the boxes in perfect condition for these things, if I have them, that is. Stuff like this would have come out without the box at the car boot sale. But everything else, it should be in my rooms. I've just got all the boxes stacked up. And yeah, there is my DSi. Right, so next is my PS Vita. Everyone watching this video should know my PS Vita. It's actually looking kind of like dirty right now, so I should probably clean this soon. But this is hacked with 3.65 Handheld custom firmware, so this is not on Trinity like my PS TV. If you guys would like to see a console video as well, let me know. I got this off eBay before they blew up, so I got this off eBay when they were in their least demand possible. I got this for about £30, and it even came with the SD card. So I got this when VHBL was popular. How long ago was that? Was that 2 years ago? It seems such a long time. Like, I can't believe I've had this for 2 years. But yeah, maybe I have. So yeah, I got this quite a while ago, 30 quid off eBay, can't really go wrong with that. It's the original OLED one, and it's got tons of emulators and stuff like that on. So next I've got something else in a pouch. This is another Game Boy Advance, but this one has been modified quite a bit. I didn't modify this myself, I got this modified off eBay. This is a Game Boy Advance. It used to be black, but it's had the Afterburner backlight kit installed. Basically what this means, I can feel it's got batteries in. If we power it on and just move the scroll, it should actually turn on the backlight. So there you go, you can kind of see it lighting up, but it's really hard to see. But yeah, this does actually have a backlight on. As you can see, it's got the light scroll there. And if you're wondering about the game in this one, it has got a hacked game. So it's got all of the Pokemons on there, and it's called the Super Games Collection 1. I think I made a video on this. The Game Boy I got off eBay for £10. The cartridge was sent to me for free, so I could make a video on it. Right, so next item in a bag. This is a Psp 1000. This one has got 6.61 Pro custom firmware on there. It has got an SD card in. It's actually got one of these SDs, like just like a basic one, 8GB one. But this was actually hacked. It's had a complete housing kind of mod as well. It used to have white buttons. I put black buttons on there. I can try and turn it on. It's probably out of charge. My PSPs tend to run out of charge because the batteries in them are completely knackered. But yeah, this has got 6.61 custom firmware Pro. Infinity? I think it's Infinity. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this has got 6.61 Pro Infinity on there. If you want a video for that, all of this stuff is on my channel. Alright, so here I've got another Psp Go. This is actually in a Champion shoulder bag. I don't know why. I just put it in there because I wasn't using it at the time. But there you go, another PSP looking pretty dusty. This has got 6.61 Pro, so not Infinity or anything. Just your basic firmware, just so I can, you know, replace the SD cards. And again, is it out of charge? Probably is out of charge. The SD card in this one is... it's actually got a 32GB SD card in this, and it's packed with PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, I used to play PlayStation 1 games on this, but I haven't really been playing games recently at all. But yeah, this is my PSP. Also been modded. It's got a hair stuck in it from where I last modded it probably. It's got these white buttons. It used to have black, so I actually swapped them around with the other console, and I think it looks pretty cool. And before I forget, the PSP in here, I got One of them was given to me for free. I'm going to guess the white one was given to me for free. And then the black one, I got a car boot sale for £6. I can't remember which way around it was. One of them was free by my dad's friend, and one of them was a car boot sale. Alright, so next is my Psp Go. This is actually in a Nintendo DS case. The reason it's in here is because the case is completely destroyed. I actually got the case for free. I believe I just got it at a jumble sale or something. They were probably going to chuck it out because the condition of it was just crap. But here's the Psp Go. This is installed with Pro 6.61 custom firmware. If I just show you, if I just go into my system settings and scroll all the way down, system information, you can see it's got 6.61 Pro Infinity. So this is like permanent hacked. Got loads of emulators and games on here. This was actually purchased from CEX for £40. So I got this when I was at school, I think, in CEX, and it really wasn't like that expensive. Like, I really didn't pay, and that wasn't even that long ago, and they've like increased the price like insane amounts. As you can see, it's got the Infinity files and stuff like that on here. Alright, so this is pretty much nearly my last thing. This is a DS Lite. This is actually the first DS Lite I ever got. I got this when I was a kid for my birthday, so it was free, I guess. And it's actually got a R4 in here. So the R4 it's got is the first R4 I got when I was a kid as well. This is the R4i 3DS edition. So I'm pretty sure this R4 is fake. It's got an SD card in it. It's got some ROMs on there. And yeah, it's just your basic DS Lite with an R4 card. As I said, this is my childhood DS, so the condition of it is probably crap from where I've been smacking the screen with the stylus playing Pokemon Ranger or something. But yeah, there you go. That is my DS. And you know what? It's a DS, of course, so it would still turn on after all these years. I haven't touched this in quite a long time, and even the R4 comes up straight away. So yeah, I like this R4. It's actually the first R4 I got. It's kind of crappy, but you guys get the idea. And yes, I've got one last thing. This is probably my rarest console. So this right here is a McDonald's handheld. This is a Sega Tails McDonald's handheld. I got this at McDonald's in 2004, so it came with my Happy Meal. And basically, this has got a backlight mod on. So if I turn this on, you can actually see the backlight. No, I'm just kidding. This is a pile of trash. I actually got this with my Happy Meal though. And yeah, that was just, I don't know why. I just found this in my room when I was looking for consoles for this video. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is my complete hacked console collection. Let me know what you think. Is it a good collection? Is it rubbish? I don't know. I'm not really a collector. This is just stuff I've just, you know, accumulated over the years. Some of it's been sent to me and stuff like that. And yeah, so let me know what you think. Should I make a part 2 of this where I show my consoles? So like my PS3, my Wii, my PlayStation Classic, my Switch, all of those kind of actual consoles, like not handhelds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. That always helps. I'm so close to 100,000 subscribers, so if you want to subscribe, that'd be pretty sick as well. If you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Something like this.